I'm sharing with you all the tips and tricks to perfectly whip cream. Plus, if you make a mistake, how to fix it when it's been over whipped. Dollop it over your favourite dessert or use it to make the perfect mousse. The options are endless. You'll need a medium to large size mixing bowl. The cream is going to almost double in volume, so you want to have room to whip it without any overflow. Start with cream straight out of the fridge. The colder it is, the faster it is to whip, and pour it into the bowl. Depending on what you're using your cream for, you may want to skip this next step, it's up to you. I'm adding about a teaspoon of icing sugar or powdered sugar. They are the same thing, just different names, and the seeds from a vanilla pod. This adds some sweetness and flavour to the cream, which works well if you're dolloping it over a dessert. You can also use other flavourings like zest from lemon or orange, spices like cinnamon or nutmeg, or just leave it plain. Let me know if there are any other kitchen basics you would like to learn, like how to cook rice or dicing onions. I'll have a few more recipes up soon that use perfectly whipped cream, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Start to whip the cream gently at first or it will splatter everywhere, increasing the speed as it starts to thicken. You can whip the cream by hand using a whisk, with a hand mixer or with a stand mixer. All options work, neither are better than the other, but using a machine does save some elbow grease. I'm whipping mine by hand today because I'm using about a cup of cream, so it shouldn't take too long, but if I had a larger amount, I would usually use a hand mixer. So I can't tell you exactly how long it'll take to whip your cream, but I can teach you how to tell when it's perfectly whipped. The time depends on the amount plus how fast you're whipping it. Generally it takes about 3 to 5 minutes, but don't be surprised if yours takes less or more time. After a few minutes of whipping, you'll notice the cream is a lot more viscous or basically thicker. It changes suddenly at this point, so if you're using a mixer, make sure to turn the speed to the lowest setting. It won't be stiff, but as you lift the whisk up and out of the bowl, it'll leave a pattern for a few seconds before falling back in. This is known as the semi-whipped or lightly whipped stage. It doesn't hold its shape, but it's perfect for using to drizzle over desserts, or when you're making a cheesecake or mousse, you'll continue to whip it as you mix it with other ingredients. Continue whipping the cream, stopping every 20 seconds or so to check how whipped it is. One common mistake when whipping cream is using the wrong type of cream. There are many different types and names: heavy cream, double cream, thickened cream, so it can be confusing. Basically, to whip cream you need at least 35% fat, anything under and it won't work too well. Take a look at the packaging or do a quick Google search to make sure you've got the right type. This next stage, soft peaks, is probably the most popular or desired way to serve cream. It has a light, smooth and silky appearance, and when you scoop it up with a spoon, it holds its shape, making it perfect for dolloping over desserts. Use it for topping a pavlova, piping onto cupcakes or cakes, or again it can be used in a recipe as it won't be over whipped if you continue to mix it with other ingredients. If you continue to mix for a few more seconds, you'll get the next stage, stiff peaks. The cream completely holds its shape. When you pull the whisk out of the bowl, the cream sticks up in stiff peaks. This again can be used for desserts, topping cakes or piping, but any mixing and you risk over whipping it. You don't want to mix it anymore past this stage, but I'll show you what over whipped looks like. So as careful as you may be, it is very easy to accidentally go past this stage to over whipped. The cream starts to separate out and it kind of has a lumpy texture. It's wasteful not to use the cream, so there is an easy way to fix it. Put the whisk down and pour in a small amount of leftover cream. Use a spoon to gently fold the creams together until you are back at the soft peak stage. It's not perfect, but it's a good way to save the cream that may otherwise have been wasted. I hope you found these tips and tricks helpful and you'll try making perfectly whipped cream. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.